Alrighty, guys, there are many questions swirling around this new little independent film called Spider-Man Brand New Day. There are so many questions. There are so many rumors, so many leaks. It's almost like the new Fantastic Four First Steps casting rumor mill. Almost, it's getting to that point where every villain under the sun is being discussed and every hero under the sun is being discussed. Now we have confirmation from a lot of the major sources that John Bernthal is returning as Punisher. And we have rumors of Hulk, which I personally am a little bit on the fence about how you can have a movie with Hulk and Punisher and Spider-Man, and tonally that works, but we'll see. I mean, it could be true. I'm just waiting for more of the official trades to confirm that. These are all rumors thus far. And then on the villain side, I mean, every villain that hasn't appeared in live-action Spider-Man has basically been rumored for this movie. Scorpion, Tombstone, Mr. Negative, and a few others that I'm forgetting as well. Black Cat, I think, was rumored at one point. Female villain that was going to be played by Nicole Kidman, apparently. So just everything under the sun. And not all of these can be true, by the way. Not all of these are going to be true. And one interesting thing is, based on all of this, what is... I mean, we're all asking the question what the story is, right? Because I think what's a little bit unclear is what the production timeline of this movie has been. Because think about it, right? If the movie is getting set to film, which we're going to talk about in just a second, then that means the story, regardless of whatever you hear from leakers and scoopers and whatnot, the story is set. Now, it can be changed, right, around the edges, and it can be, I mean, if Marvel hates it like they did with Daredevil Born Again, they can reshoot it if they want to, but as of right now, as we enter production, the story is what the story is, in general. You have to sign actors onto contracts, and you have to build sets and do VFX shots. All these things happen months and months and months in advance of a movie coming out. So I don't always, in fact, I almost never ascribe to those rumors and leaks that say Avengers Doomsday doesn't have a script ready, right? and Spider-Man Brand New Day doesn't even know who its villain is. No, they know. I think when Destin Daniel Cretton got on stage at CinemaCon, he knew exactly who the villain of the movie was going to be, and probably was in the process of casting, maybe even had already cast whoever that person was going to be. So I think that all that is, I throw it out the window, honestly, because I think they know what the story is. And so interestingly, to kind of clear up the timeline of the production, Tom Holland, I don't think it was leaked necessarily. I think it was some kind of, social media post or whatever that he was doing, where he basically said, hey, we're getting ready to do Spider-Man Brand New Day very soon. Now, this is interesting because first of all, what it confirms to me, at the very least, is that we are, so he's done with the Odyssey, one would presume, and I don't know if he's filming anything for Avengers Doomsday, but I think that there is a distinct possibility that he could do things a little bit simultaneously, or maybe he's going to do Avengers Doomsday right now, and then he's going to go into Spider-Man Brand New Day. He said soon, I believe, is the terminology. I don't think he gave an exact timetable or exact season, so perhaps Spider-Man Brand New Day could be filming in the next 6 months. Maybe that's what soon means, and he could film Avengers Doomsday in the meantime. Who knows? But I think that is, that kind of clears it up that Spider-Man Brand New Day is going to be filming soon, and then we'll see where we go from there. Why this is interesting, though, is because Spider-Man Brand New Day has a release date of July 2026, which is in just over a year. And that's significant because if you want to hit that release date, filming should be starting soon. If a film shoot is, let's just say, about 3 months, max, 2 months usually, but 2 to 3 months max with reshoots, then that gives the filmmakers 9 months to finish up the movie. And that should be plenty of time. But if you start to push that timetable even just a little bit more, we start to get into crunch territory, crunch time, is that what we call it? Where we have to start rushing things a little bit here, just based on what I know from film production. And so I think that, it's clear to me that because Avengers Doomsday was pushed back to December 2026, Spider-Man Brand New Day, I don't think at this point, if we are entering production now, because it's one thing if we say Spider-Man Brand New Day is not going to be filming for another, year, 2 years or whatever. It's one thing to say that. It's another thing entirely to say if Spider-Man Brand New Day is indeed going to be in production soon, because then it means that the film is it's barreling full steam ahead. So in my mind, what this confirms is that Spider-Man Brand New Day is going to stick with that release date in July 2026. That is what I am going to say. So anyways, guys, this is all I think it's good. I think it's positive. We had heard reports before that Spider-Man Brand New Day was going to take place concurrently with Avengers Doomsday. So I don't think that the Doomsday delay really affects Spider-Man Brand New Day's story at all. I do think it's going to be acting like an Ant-Man and the Wasp was to Avengers Infinity War and Endgame, and I think that it's going to, I think that at this point, Tom Holland is definitely going to appear in Avengers Doomsday, just because of the shifts in filming and whatnot, and so we'll see how all of these things shake out. Guys, what do you think about the news that Spider-Man Brand New Day is apparently heading into production and is filming pretty soon? Let me know in the comments down below.